Now for the top story. Here to reply, Ann Coulter, the author of the book, Liberal Victims and Their Assault on America. Okay, tactics now. Do you agree that the Republican Party is severely weakened at this point in history?
No, I think we just lost an election. And I hope Republicans aren't this insufferable every time we win an election, declaring the Democratic Party finished forever. I mean, it seems to me, if you look at it historically over more than, 10 minutes ago, Americans forget how bad the Democrats are. The Democrats come in, and then we come roaring back.
Okay, so you don't see that the structural party damage is something that can't be resurrected.
No, and what's peculiar about this is no matter what the facts are, liberal Republicans are always telling us we have to be more liberal, no matter what the evidence is, and
but
this is a perfect example.
Isn't that the split, though, the Colin Powell wing versus the Ann Coulter wing?
But the evidence keeps proving them wrong, but no matter how many times we run the experiment, they'll turn around to us and say, oh, you weren't liberal enough. We just ran the most liberal Republican in the party, other than Arlen Specter, and he's no longer in the party. So we tried a liberal Republican, and they lost, and now they're coming back and blaming us again.
But if a party is divided between the Powell wing and the Coulter wing, how can it ever come together and defeat a machine that has the American media on its side?
Right, it certainly does, which is why it's not just liberal Republicans, it's the entire media haranguing, hectoring Republicans saying you have to stop being
So you have a divided party. You may be right, you may be wrong, it doesn't matter, but the GOP is divided against the Democratic Party and the media. That's tough.
Oh, it certainly is, but the party is a lot smaller than conservatives. I mean, these polls that keep being cited about how the number of people who call themselves Republicans is only 21%. Well, okay, something like 34% call themselves conservatives, whereas only 17% call themselves liberals, or something like that. It's been like that for decades and decades. There are more conservatives than there are Republicans, so it's not a coincidence that the people who want us to lose, the media and the Democrats, keep telling us stop being conservative. We win when we're conservative, we lose when we're liberal, and we just ran that experiment again last November.
But you don't always win when you're conservative. Barry Goldwater got his butt kicked.
He's the one who's always being cited today as not being social on conservative on social issues.
If Sarah Palin ran for president against Barack Obama the next time around, Sarah Palin is a conservative, traditional woman, conservative. You would support her, right?
Of course.
Okay.
I voted for her in the last election, not for the guy at the top of the ticket.
Do you think that she would have say the economy straightens out, all right, there isn't another terror attack. Those are the two wild cards. But say all things are equal. Do you think Sarah Palin, because of her conservatism, could beat a Barack Obama with the media on his side?
I think a conservative could beat Barack Obama, whether it's Sarah Palin or Mitt Romney or Jeff Sessions or whomever we run. I mean, look at more facts that liberals want us to ignore. When Democrats are running their own candidates, they choose conservative Democrats to run. Look at how the gay marriage vote went.
Yeah, but Obama's not a conservative Democrat.
No, he certainly is not. But when Rahm Emanuel and Chuck Schumer are looking for Democrats, they find pro-gun Democrats, they find pro-life Democrats.
Depends where there is.
They know conservatism sells. They keep telling us to stop running conservatives. And wait a second, just look at the gay marriage thing.
Yeah.
Obama won in California, a liberal state like that, and yet so did traditional marriage. In Florida, McCain won, but you know what won bigger? Traditional marriage.
But that means you have to get a charismatic leader like Barack Obama with the level of charisma that he has.
It would be nice to have charisma and all that, but the one thing you have to have is conservatism.
Do you get offended when a guy like Colin Powell singles you? I mean, I know it's good for your book sales and all of that, but does it bother you or you don't care?
No, I don't care.
You don't care?
No, and I mean, I must say, there's nothing harder in the world than being a black Republican, so, okay.
Okay.
They really get it.
You were on...
I'm not a crook.